we'd always, because we were the new kids on the block, we'd always get the early time. Like, we'd be playing at 9 o'clock or 8:30 in some, like, random shitty back room. Like, you know what I mean? We're just... I'm fucking up the buttons and shit, lady.
Let's go.
Woo.
Cheers, baby.
Yeah. Cheers that. Joey's got his gargantuan jumbo-sized whiskey.
Mate,
This guy...
I have a schooner of whiskey. Coke and whiskey.
Oh, shit.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like, because halfway through the pod, this lasts me the whole pod. That's about 2 drinks. Actually, shot-wise, it's still kind of 1 drink. It was still like one shot. But then I hate, like, when I get in the middle of the pod, I want to refill because in the little cups. Then I'm like, I'll get one. So, you know.
Yeah. As you guys can probably see and hear, we're a man down again. I feel like we're slacking, boys. I don't remember telling these boys they're going to have days off when we started this. I don't remember that at all, but the schedule seems to be now just all over the shop.
Yeah.
FireCast is going downhill. We're fucked. DZ is missing again, but this time...
His selfish girlfriend decided to have an operation or some shit. I don't know. He has to look after her and Dove and all that.
No. My sister-in-law had an operation, so, it makes sense that he'll stay home, look after the little one and that. So shout out to DZ, shout out to Rose, shout out to little Dove. So it's just us two again.
Yeah.
Steering the sheep.
I know, the sheep. Steering the sheep.
I was hoping you weren't going to notice that and see if they're like listeners.
Shearing the sheep or steering the ship?
We're steering the sheep and fucking the sheep.
That's it. Fucking the sheep on the ship.
So we're back, episode 108. Something crazy. Last week's numbers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you're new or old listener, 140 something listeners in a week.
Cheers to
not
that.
including YouTube.
Not bad.
That is actually fucking nuts. If you just think about that number for a second.
Yeah. Getting that amount of people in a room and just being like, oh, you're reaching 288 ears.
But what's crazy is that like literally the week before when I checked the numbers, we were at like 50. So we've just gone boom.
Yeah.
So, man, if you're new and you're listening, fucking comment something on the socials, introduce yourself, send us a speak pipe, send us a DM, send us an email. Let us know that you're fucking getting involved, man.
Get involved, yeah.
Get involved, bro. Send us something. Even if it's just fucking explaining something funny that happened at work or how your day is, just fucking let us know. You don't have to always come in with some tinfoil hat shit, even though we love it.
Yeah.
But bro, if you just want to fucking
the banter is the best.
Yeah. So shout out to you guys. Thank you as always. That's fucking actually insane, man. 145 listeners, not including YouTube. So we're probably at like 155 for last week, which is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Sheepdog Whiskey should really sponsor us.
I know. It's getting to that point,
Bro, literally, we got hundreds of listeners. Send us some bottles. We shout you out every fucking day. I'll send a message. Fuck
Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey, man. Nothing beats it, bro.
How's your week, man? What's been going on?
Week's been good, bro. Just went to see the chiro the other day. Turns out I have inflammation of the SI joint, which is like a joint in your pelvis where the base of your spine meets the pelvis. Either side of the spine has these joints.
Yeah, right.
These joints, and it's just inflammation of that in the hips. And the doctor said that your pelvis is, even though it's inflamed as well, but as well as being inflamed, it's also tilting a little bit forward and downward, like on a downward tilt. And he said it was because of the sheer weight of my cock between my legs. It actually, it's a big dick scoliosis or something like that. I don't know, or girthy cockitis. I don't know. Girthy cockitis.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, tripod Joe they'll call me. It's
Fuck.
No, but but in all seriousness, though, my cock is huge. No, so. I do have swelling of the joints, but from what it's like, it could be wear and tear. It could be it's a form of arthritis or something. I haven't really looked into it much, but there's a multitude of things that it could be from. So it's about just ticking those boxes and checking what it's not. It's what it's not. You know, so I've got a blood test soon. It won't be nothing serious, but it has been causing me grief for a little while now, like 5 weeks. But
what does that mean for work? That you're not going to be able to do this kind of work for much longer. Like, fuck, surely. 10 years tops. Or
I'd
you're
like to
fucked.
think by the time I need it, I'll be on TRT. If they have robotic, like, do you know in Avatar when they sit in the machine and they go, I want that for my lower back or something. Surely by then they'll have like a posterior kind of thing holding you up.
Right.
If a chase comes down as well, like faster, like. No, I'll be fine, but I'll be fine. Right now, it's just that thing where I need to, because I'm so used to training a certain way and at a certain intensity. Not saying it's fucking David Goggins, but I'm just saying I like to work out hard. It makes me feel good. But when I can't because of injury, I tend to kind of throw my hands and be like, well, fuck, I can't do anything now. But you can do things. You can do things that, seated exercises like bicep curls, shoulders, something that doesn't put pressure on the back, not runs, like swimming. I've been doing hot yoga. But even the yin yoga, which is like the slower yoga, and you just fall into the stretch and you stretch for like 2 minutes aside. I need to do that shit. So trying to focus on my own self-care right now in terms of and not letting my ego go, you need to go to the fucking gym and actually train hard. You know what I mean? So
as long as you watch what you're eating, right, you should still maintain a good physique.
But in my brain, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you are disgusting. Which is toxic. But how you been anyway?
Yeah, good, man. Good. I am fucking so busy. It's not even funny. Like, I literally the other night had like a little meltdown where I was sitting there, and when I realized how much shit I'm doing at once, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't fucking do this. I was like, I can't do this. Can't do this. And then I'm like fucking having a little bitch and a panic. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, I'm doing way too much shit. And then I kind of snapped out of it. I'm like, hold on a second. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm fucking me. I've got this shit. I want to do this shit. I'm sweet. And I had to but I had a moment.
Yeah.
I literally had like a little stress. Like every man surely like has gone through that where you stress out, right?
Yeah.
We're men. Like we're always worrying about fucking bills, making money, going to work, and then balancing a relationship, and then seeing family, and then doing it. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's fucking hard being a man.
It's hard being a man.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says, man. Like, it's hard being a fucking bloke sometimes. You know what I mean?
We're not saying it's not hard to be a female.
Woman. Yeah, but
I'm just saying, but it is hard.
It's fucking hard sometimes, man. And I was like, I kind of had like a little meltdown. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I need a break. I was like,
a lot of women though to say that like that pressure that you feel to be the breadwinner, or this and that, or go and make money, blah, blah, this and that. Who made that thing a thing? Men. Or who? Because I said to Tori once, sometimes I feel the pressure. Like I see other mates like just holding it down for their missus, and like they've got their own businesses, they're fucking cheering, they can do whatever. It's always an attractive feature to pay. It's an attractive thing, I feel, if a guy's, I'm not saying the woman should just give up all hope and not make money, but I like the idea of being able to provide like that.
Yeah,
like
that's what a man is.
And
that's what a man is.
So I feel pressure. Like
do good.
Like right now, I'm on good money, right? Good money for wages, like really good money. But it's not that type of good money where I definitely buy Tory shit. I definitely do things like that, whatever. But in terms of, I'm not much of a boyfriend that provides like everything though, which some people do. But that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I got into that. But how do we even get into that?
Because I was saying that I had a little bit of a moment.
Sorry.
And I was stressing
out. So that pressure, men, we put that pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
So a lot of the pressure I feel within myself, I don't know if you can agree, it is a lot of pressure put on yourself, which sounds like what you were talking about when you had to kind of snap yourself out of it. Yeah, you kind of do it to yourself, eh?
It is. Of course I do it to myself. But like, I feel like
it's good to have a bit of that.
Of course. Like, come on, man. Like,
just a bit.
If you're feeling the pressure, man, like it's good. I mean, you're doing things and you're progressing in life.
Ambition. There's ambition.
You've got ambition. You've got, you know what I'm saying? Like, like if you
don't want to be a dead shit.
Yeah, if you're, bro, I swear it icks me when blokes do nothing.
Yeah,
it icks me like that. If I was a girl, I don't give a fuck what any woman says. If you come to tell me that it's attractive that your fucking husband just comes home, lays on the couch, you cook him dinner because he's done a little 10-hour shift at work, or boo-hoo, his feet are sore, that is you're a bullshit artist and you're a liar. That is an ick, I reckon. If I was a woman, I'd be wanting to date a guy who's like got ambition and like, think of it, back in the Viking days, right? If you wanted to be fucking king, you got to go kill the king. Fight the king. It's not just, I'm going to wait, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work harder plowing the crops in the farm and maybe the king's going to give me a raise. Fuck no, you had to take what you fucking wanted. It's in our DNA. Since we've been on Earth, we've had to take shit that we want, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. But mostly, most men and most people are not killing it like that. You know what I mean? So there's kind of like, at the same time, if a woman is, living life that way, like, paycheck to paycheck kind of thing, just normal, like, normie. How can she expect people say there's an argument that how can she expect someone else to be that for you when you can't even do shit for yourself? Like, it's good to see, like, like Tori's, her work ethic is fucking insane, bro. Like, everything she does work wise is like 110%.
Yeah,
like, more so than me, to be honest. And always have jokes if we ever have kids. If you earn more than me, at one point I'll be the stay-at-home dad. I'll breastfeed.
Yeah.
I'll breastfeed, bro. I'll find a way. I'll bottle your milk and have it in a fucking flask and mount it on my chest. Yeah, do a mold of her actual breast and wear it on mine.
You're just walking around the house wearing these fake tits.
It's like Meet the Parents. Do you remember Meet the Parents? You had the fake boobs.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Oh god.
But
other than that, I've been good. I guess we'll do an announcement because by the time this comes out on Monday, it should be all ready to go.
Yes.
TJM Records presents Bangers at 9 p.m. 15th of June, Elton Chong's. 6:30 doors open. Mr. DJ, Joey K himself, is going to be DJing for the first two hip-hop sets. So just quickly before we start talking about that for a little bit, you're probably wondering, Friendly Fire, what the fuck's Bangers at 9 p.m.? If you're an OG FireCast fan and you've listened all the way back to episode 2, so that's 3 years ago, which is crazy to say, 3 years, we had our very first guest on, Mr. Meagley, who's playing on the show, he's part of the record label. And we spoke about when we first got into DJing, how we had a lot of dramas and beefs with other Sydney DJs. So go back, listen to that episode, but we're going to get Mr. Meagley on again. We'll talk about it. But long story short, we'd always, because we were the new kids on the block, we'd always get the early time. Like, we'd be playing at 9 o'clock or 8:30 in some like random shitty back room. Like, you know what I mean? Which is fine. We copped it, whatever. We did it. But the funny thing is that we'd be playing at 9 p.m. in the shit room, and that room would always be going off.
Yeah.
We'd be going off, and we'd be playing hard.
Were you surprising people as all that was there? They were like,
But we're also making a lot of people angry. Because in this little Sydney DJ world thing that they had going on, they liked to have it as like, if you're playing at 9 p.m, you got to play
Is
like...
that etiquette everywhere, though? Not just Sydney? Is that etiquette everywhere? There's always...
I don't know. I think it might be, but... Like
you guys kind of like...
We just blew it out the window.
You literally said fuck you to the main event. Like, I wonder what he played. Did you stay to watch?
Yeah, we'd always stay to watch.
How was his...
Like, they'd always, the main event.
Was yours more crazy?
Of course, like...
Surely, right?
We weren't the best at mixing back then, but our song choices were always...
like heavier.
We've got good music, so it just got to the point where we were playing, and then that's where the joke come from, where Mobsy would get the mic and go, hey, we're Trip Jacker Mafia and we're playing Bangers at 9 p.m. and then we just start playing music. And it just got to the point where we were just beefing with so many other DJs where like it was like, what the fuck? But we kept getting set times because we'd always bring people and we'd play hard and that, but the other DJs would get salty. And it just got to the point where I was like, no, man, fuck you cunts. Like, if we're playing at 9 p.m. harder than the headliner, why the fuck aren't we headlining?
Yeah.
Why aren't you paying me the big bucks to fucking get this show cranking and you're paying this fucking idiot from fucking Belgium $5,000?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my theory. If I'm playing better than the fucking headliner, I'm playing the headline time.
Yeah.
Not him. He can fuck off and play. He can play the back room. But nah, it will. You know what I mean? So that's the joke. Bangers at 9 p.m. Elton Chong's. Guys, I haven't got it ready, but for next week's episode, I'm gonna start a promo link specifically for FireCast. So if you're going to come and you're a listener, don't buy your ticket just yet because the tickets will be available by the time you listen to this episode. I'm going to do a promo code specifically only on this podcast. So listen out for the code when we share it next week, and you're going to be able to get like 5 or 10% off your ticket entry, right? It's going to be FireCast promo code only. So stay tuned for that, right? Now, Joey K, we're not going to say... We're still trying to work out one hip-hop set, but we've got By Steven on the lineup, also been on FireCast. We've got DZ, of course, headlining the hip-hop, and I'm going to be on the decks for DZ. But Joey K, and then we've got one more hip-hop spot that we're going to fill. Joey K, you're going to be DJing for By Steven and that other hip-hop spot.
Yep.
How do you feel? How do you...
Yeah, good. It's such a simple thing to do, right, in terms of like... Compared to actually doing a DJ set. It's not me doing a DJ set or mixing. It's me just pressing a button, essentially, right? but I feel like it will make me enjoy it more that it's so simple, like the task, because I feel like if I was up there doing a set, right,
You'd have to
like
concentrate,
even if it was a starting set, like where it's people aren't really like they're there, but they're coming in.
Yeah.
I would be even more nervous then because I'd want to make sure I'm listening to the other track. By the time I set it up and get it ready, I have a bit to take it in. Then I'm like, oh no. So this way, you know, I'm only pressing a button essentially.
But it helps get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Getting used to being in front of a crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
If we're going to have microphones set up if you want. You can grab the mic. Help MC. Talk to the crowd. Get all that shit going.
Yeah.
So...
But no, I feel good. It feels good to be like involved. You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be a cracker night.
Oh, it's going to be a fucking big night. It's going to be a big night. I don't know if we're going to be able to. The event only holds 100 people. I don't think we're going to sell it out. But if we did, man, that would be.
It's not impossible, but
it's not impossible.
You know,
but
I think we'll definitely get over 50, 100%.
I reckon we can crack 50. And not to mention that place is pretty small. So if we do crack 50, it's gonna look packed.
But I'm gonna get my mate as well. Like, I'm gonna get my mates, schoolmates to come. I want to try and get that I still hang out with. Obviously, I'm not ringing up people from the yearbook. Imagine. I'm in the 2011 year 12 yearbook.
Texting everyone, all the girls only. Like,
aren't you a Tommy Bemrose? Oh my God.
But if we somehow did it, not to mention the promoter's going to be fucking on.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like,
and it'd feel good to have her be like a bit of trust in the next one when there will be one. Because I know there will be one. I reckon, and I reckon the people coming will drink. And you know, the thing is, it all adds up. So it's not like everyone has to get plastered, although that would be ideal. But just a few drinks.
We just need everyone to buy 2 or 3 drinks.
Done.
You don't have to get plastered. Don't have to get fucked up.
We have a bit of crack before you come.
Yeah.
So just to balance it out. But
we just need people to come. Which honestly, the more I think about it, I think this night's gonna be a great fucking success. And not to mention, like I said, because we are playing bangers at fucking 9 p.m. The roster I've got like lined up is fucking amazing. So let me go through. All right. So the lineup is I've got doors open 6:30 p.m. So you know. Come at 6:30 because you can get a drink. You say hello. We chill. There probably won't be any music playing or some back ambience playing. The sound lady's
I'll be singing.
Yeah, sound lady's got to do her thing. Then at 7 p.m. we've got By Steven, right? OG TJM member. He used to make music under the name Young SB. He's got like over 20,000 streams on his Young SB profile on that. Hasn't made music in a hot minute, but his stage presence and microphone skills are quite great, and he's confident. So hence why I wanted him to open the night, because I need someone confident up there who's not scared to engage with the crowd. Because the biggest thing is, if you just got some guy up there just straight away just starts performing and you're not talking to the crowd, it might be a little weird, especially when the crowd's going, oh, what the fuck, this guy's even playing. You need someone to, all right, motherfuckers.
That's actually really smart. Yeah.
So
because he's done it before, even though he hasn't done it in a little while, I don't think he wouldn't lose that. You know what I mean?
He's a confident guy. So he's opening. Then we've got another hip-hop spot that we're still working out right now, but there is going to be another local on the lineup. Then after that, it's going to be myself and DZ. DZ will be headlining the hip hop, and we're going to be doing our heavy shit, like we're going to play Sharks, and we're going to do all that kind of music. Then it's going to lead into Syph back-to-back Trip Bradley, which is Shannon, Diamond, and Bradley. They've both also been on the podcast before. They're going to do drum and bass. Then it goes into Mo B. You guys all know fucking Mo Bizzle. Another one his hip hop, he's got the most streams other than DZ out of the whole label. He's got like close to like 80 or 90,000 streams on his hip hop. Yeah. But he's not doing a hip hop thing. He's
versatile, bro.
He's a versatile motherfucker, man.
So he can do anything.
Yeah. And he's also going to be on MC skills. So between him, you, and By Steven up there at the start, you could be maybe even bounce off each other. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
So Moby will be doing like, I'm pretty sure
he'll be up there. They'll be up there.
Yeah.
Mad.
Moby, I'm pretty sure is doing like a dubstep, like breakcore type weird fucking thing. Then we go into Mr. McGeely. You guys know Mr. McGeely. He's going to be doing his melodic stuff that he usually does. And then our first headliner ever is going to be No Sight, aka Tyson from the old Step Brothers dubstep group. If you're from fucking Sydney and you used to party, you know who fucking Step Brothers are. So this is huge.
Yeah.
So him alone could potentially bring like a crowd of motherfuckers, man. So
I don't even know this. I don't even know this.
yeah,
guy.
yeah, and he wants to come on the pod, so we might do that next week. But I think he said he can only do Saturdays, so we might have to sacrifice a
alright.
Saturday morning.
It's alright.
Get him on. He actually helped us get into DJing, and he actually taught us how to DJ and mix. Out of all the DJs when we first got into it, he was the only one who didn't give a shit and thought that we were like
Yeah,
killing.
man, that'd be a mad pod.
Yeah. So we got him coming on. He's going to be headlining our first show. It's going to be sick. It's going to be big. It's going to be a decent night. So make sure you come, grab your fucking tickets, man. We're going to try to sell this motherfucker
How do they get the
out.
tickets?
You can get your tickets online, which I'm going to be sharing all that stuff tomorrow once we sort out the final hip hop set. So I by now wanted these tickets to be available so we could plug it on this episode, but it's fine. It will be available tomorrow, and then people can listen to this podcast on Monday, and then I'll also make an announcement saying if you're a listener of FireCast to listen to the next Monday's episode so you can catch the promo code.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fucking excited, man. I'm fucking so excited, bro. Like this is gonna be sick.
It's
like,
so like the variety that you're playing on the one night is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I did want a little bit more hip hop. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted roughly about another hour worth of hip hop, but with the time, ideally I would have wanted the venue from 6.
What's the percentage now that you've got so far booked? Hip hop to drum and bass, dub and all that.
So right now,
Drum and bass and that all being in the same kind of
yeah. So EDM as one.
EDM.
Right now with what's fully booked in 100%, it's probably about a 80-20 right now. 80% EDM, 20%
But if we get that
hip-hop.
if we get Izzy,
Once we get the final set for hip hop, when they confirm, it will be about like 60-40.
yeah, that's a nice split.
70-30 even.
Yeah,
Which is nice. Like,
yeah.
but ideally in the future, I would love to do like a thing where it's a bit of a bigger venue, maybe like 200 capacity, but there's 2 rooms.
Yeah.
One room, we go hard on the hip hop.
Yeah.
And then the other room, we have dubstep, but again, we don't play at the same time, so we're splitting the crowd.
Yeah.
So it's 2 separate stages. We do the hip hop, and then sort
Then
of
we go over.
as that kind of starts ending, we start on this
So
side.
you'd start with hip hop to start because it's all like, and then you go to the
100%.
harder shit. Yeah.
And then we end the night on the feral shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
Like, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
feeling pretty excited. It's crazy because I feel like for ages this has been a thing where we've been talking about, and then it's just getting done. Like you're getting it done. It's cool to see. And it'll be cool to see all our friends out there, and not just our friends, but not just the ones from our group,
Friends
but
of friends, extended friends,
yeah, and then like listeners of the pod, and like, this and that. People that we don't even know listen or might come and be like they think they know us in the pod from pods,
Yeah.
and then just meeting us it'll be better.
Not to mention, that the Safe Boys, I'm sure, are going to be there. So we're going to get some
Yeah,
photos. We're going to do some fucking social media shit. So you
Yeah.
can all come down, meet the Safe Boys, meet fucking the Fun the God if you haven't met him yet. Meet me. I'm sure I haven't met some of you motherfuckers. And then the idea is, I don't think I'll be able to pull it off another one by the end of the year, but hopefully then for the next year early, we can maybe expand and go maybe to a different location and get because there's so many Sydney artists that I wanted. But
It's just about scouting them essentially, right?
But not just that. I felt like for the first one, I really wanted mostly a Trip Jacker Mafia record lineup just for the first one. And then after the first one, we've done it. We've met the promoter, and then yada yada yada. All the hard shit's done, and then they become just easier and easier. All it just becomes is booking a venue, booking the acts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we kind of diversify and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, so by the time you're listening to this, it should be out by now. Grab your tickets fucking ASAP, please. I'm going to be very fucking scared. Oh, also, too, like, there could be a potential of no tickets at the door. That's another thing I can't stress. So, please don't. I know it's fucking everyone's lazy and we all hate buying shit online, but just get it out the
I
way.
think everyone loves buying shit online, so there's really no excuse because nowadays everyone shops online. So just buy the tickets online. It's not hard.
Yeah, get the tickets. Don't wake up the day of and go, oh, fuck it, I forgot to get the ticket. I'll buy one at the door, because I'm going to make the decision by the end of next week if I'm even going to have any tickets at the door. Because one, I then got to sacrifice a fucking door person to handle money and I got to get an FBOS machine and shit, which I don't want to make
Don't
anyone.
do that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So in either way, I probably do need someone's door just to let people in, but I'm sure they're going to have security and shit. But
you don't want those type of people at the show. The ones that can't really be bothered and they're like, I'm just going to try my luck at the door. No, you don't want those people.
Exactly
there.
right.
So they can take a hike.
So that's the big announcement, man. That's I think all the info I wanted to get out. Hopefully by the time this episode's out, the full lineup's going to be released. And then we just count down, man. It's in exactly 29 days as of today. So by the time you're listening to this episode, it'll be about 26 days. So I'm excited, man. I'm fucking
It's
excited.
already halfway through the year almost, you know what I mean?
Where is the time going?
Time waits for no man.
Yeah. Father Time gets us all in the end.
It really does, eh?
Time is the only thing everyone should be scared of. I'm terrified of it.
God OJ. God OJ. That motherfucker.
Yeah, fucking got him.
That motherfucker. He never admitted it, did he?
I'm pretty sure on his deathbed he said, I did that shit.
No. Oh my God. He says under his breath. They're like, was that a joke? He's like, I did it.
I knew it. Like,
Yeah.
So, Flo Fakino again.
Flo Fakino.
We're going to have to just keep it 6-6. We're tied.
Yep.
And we'll just play we'll just play the snippets of what we're going to choose.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
As always. So today we're going to have no winner, no judge to pick. So the score will stay tied, 6-6, between me and Joey. So, as always, last week the winners were The Click and Ski and Bogart with Go Off and Anxiety. Shout out to Christopher Franklin, Elon, Hush the Rapper, Mr. ESQ, Brucey, Personal Space with his newest album, fucking dope shit. This is what I love, remixes. We've got The Player, Elevate, Ribbelin, Midwest Sean, Prince Gatsby, Jerome Pole, DZ with Danger, who he had to re-upload Danger, by the way.
Why was that?
So apparently he got emailed saying that someone had put it on like a bot playlist. So when that happens, Spotify can register it because it's going to generate like fake listeners and streams. So they message you and basically say, look, if you don't take this down, we're going to have to delete it.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, fuck. But it did keep all his original streams and that. So he deleted it and then re-uploaded it. So if anyone was confused, it's not a new song. It's just a re-upload.
Just in case y'all forgot.
You got Dougie, Gibbs, Block Royale, Pepperoni Prada, the Don P, Trio Wave, Jay Burns, Abraham, RD. RD, not as in RD, the famous one, another RD spelled with a Y. Jaya Winter, Nito, Kyle, Nico. So shout out as always for your submissions, guys. So the first one that I was going to select is called Next One's Up by K-Drum and Dexodus. All right. Let's give this a little squiddly. All right.
I can already tell this is going to be a banger.
K-Drum.
This is sick.
Dexodus. We an army of two, dressed in black, who are you? Dropping a fucking bunker, bust the gas, just fumes through the roof. I'm fuming, I'm losing every single thread of my mind. It's mustard gas that we be dropping, making Holly you blind. I'm in a different mind state, set the date of the single drop. Never even had a fucking chance, why don't you grab the mop it up, all the matter that we brain splattered, that we scattered all over the planet. Got the feds after us, yeah, we got a plan. Get up in the car and we pop a Zan, giving no fucks and we pop a can. Drunk driving, feeling alive, no dying, hitting every dip in the road so we go flying. Trying to get away from the cops, murdered the game, lifted to die on the walk, yeah. Bump in your head, it's a block. We driving with the drop top down, let it pop, bitch. Taking off running, I'm coming like a bitch on the stomach. It's a coming, the wounds that we gave you a quick and we're cunning. Yeah, we gunning this game, no fucks like it's nothing. I smoke a fat ass joint, spitting around while I'm puffing.
Go back.
With the go flying.
Wind it back. I need to wind it back for that, sorry.
Trying to get
The
away
flow,
from the
right? The flow switch, right? Come on.
The game,
Let's go.
Die on the block, yeah. Bump in your head, it's a block. We driving with the drop top down, let it pop, bitch. Taking off running, I'm coming like a bitch on a stomach. It's a coming, the wounds that we gave you were quick and we're cunning. Yeah, we gunning this game, no fucks like it's nothing. I smoke a fat ass joint, spitting around while I'm puffing. Yeah, you listen to music for a therapeutical game, but when you listen to us, we bring the pain. If you listen to this song, it'll make you insane. I'm feeling deranged, I won't change your brains, rearrange. We the next one. Leave you dead over there.
Play a little bit.
A fake bitch that turned from a 2 to an 8 after I drank this. It's a get fucked up and fuck you vibes. Find a nice white dyke to fuck all night and talk about all
What a nice white dyke.
The fuck all night.
Okay, alright.
I love that
Wow.
Slim Shady style shit,
that's,
man.
it
Like,
always
that's-
wins us over, eh? The Slim
100%.
Shady shit.
100%.
I love rappers that just rap ridiculously dark or ridiculously
just-
twisted, demented bars.
A fuck a
There's
fat white.
there's a lot of creativity that can be had within that realm. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
bro,
because you can
fuck
take it
yeah.
anywhere because they
Exactly.
know you're not being legit. Like, you're in that
Yeah.
realm of like, it's just rap.
So that's fucking fire, man. That's
Yeah, wow, well done.
You text
That-
me. Yeah, no, okay, cool. Yeah, that's
Who was that again?
K Drum and Dexodus. Next
Well
one's
done.
up. The next one's up.
That's gone into my playlist for sure.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna be saving that as a fucking personal. So that's a fucking W. Then so that would have been my choice. Your choice is WPM by No Name Bones. All right.
Fuck your chorus. Brought to you by No Name.
I love these type of beats, like
Yeah. Everybody tryna bees us, look at all them Ebenezers. Gotta say you know my Jesus, but we just be keeping the hits. Coming popping them out, machete ducking out the whole world, trying to get on these nuts, increase the pace. So big chips dipping when I'm ripping, everybody know when I'm taking the case. So never say no, if I want it then I get it cause I say so. When I'm in the competition, better lay low. How about them apples and oranges? Tetting me once I will kick in your dough hinges. Even the liquor taking the kids to the orphanages independent. I kill a critic till them bones did it, go with it in his own. Penetrate the dome with the flow, now the city know it's another motherfucking murder scene. Killing with no courtesy, I'm talking any human saying they ain't fucking heard of me. Certainly I'm the best, y'all. Lyrical borders will penetrate your chest wall. I got big dreams, they trying to vex y'all, but I won't be no motherfucking open the next fall. Man, I gotta get it, give me the pen, I'm fitted up in a minute. Don't take notes, I'm taking the mic, I'm ripping the case, close I'm the ruler. Push the border so you medulla oblongata, y'all. I gotta get the pesos. 918 South Town's where I come from. Working hard so I'm ready when my time come. Hit the stage, people looking at me like I'm dumb. He ain't a rapper afterwards, they treat me like I'm one. It's that white motherfucker, the guy that you don't like, motherfucker. Well, better swipe right, motherfucker. I don't give a damn about your opinion. My head up in the ceiling, I'm making a million. So better think twice when you come up with my head like sure.
My head up in the ceiling.
I'm sure 2018 about to get my headline tour. Got dudes like Bones come inside my whore, let the eat bleed. Spit clean like a beast tea. Still I'm sick like a yeasty V. AG feeling like I'm on BCP.
Oh, that would've been hard.
Killing weak MCs, motherfucker.
Oh, that would have been
That
so
would've
hard.
been a
I'm kind of
tough
glad.
choice,
I'm
yeah.
kind of glad that
Yeah.
one was the. It's like we had a bye. in the footy.
It was like a rest. We're just
Yeah.
resting. Wow.
This is just trial game.
I would have been interesting to see what these able to chose there. Because that
Me,
was
my humble, non-biased opinion would be that the first song, right, they were more clear with their lyrics because even though they both had great flow changes and switch-ups and lyricism was on point for both,
yeah.
I feel like the guy in the second song was rapping faster, so therefore you really had to... It gave like
Yeah.
Ocean Wisdom vibes. You know, Ocean Wisdom raps like... It gives those vibes. So he lost me in a few of those bars there, like a fair few of them, but I caught a fair few as well. Whereas I caught more of the first
On the
songs.
first one, yeah.
I caught more of their bars.
So that's No Name Bones by WP.
He's
the song's
good.
called WPM, sorry, and the artist is No Name Bones. Yeah, that would have been fucking a tough choice, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
It is crazy how much talent there is in the underground artists. I didn't think.
Yeah.
There's also not, but that's like with everything. There's going to be good and bad and whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I had no idea that like you don't hear about like if it wasn't for this playlist, I would never hear about them.
We would never have heard any of these songs.
So it's always good to just like this is another outlet. I didn't know this outlet that they did like artists putting songs on a playlist
Yeah.
and wanting to get clout and want to get known and heard. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's a good way to get names out there.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, man. So again, guys, if you're listening, check out these people. Check out the playlist. It gets updated every fucking week. New
And there's
music.
good fucking songs, man.
And the songs are getting fucking better and better
Yeah,
and better
yeah.
and better and better. I got sent an email by our boy Alter again. He's releasing a song next week. Hasn't been released yet. Do you want to have a little listen to this?
Can we have a yeah? So
This is,
who is he? Who is he? Sorry.
Alta. So remember this?
Alta.
The guy, the song. What was it? I make your heart beat, boom, boom, boom. I was on someone like a zoom, zoom, zoom. Remember that song that we fucking played? Did a snippet. Look, you remember as soon as you hear his voice, right? Now this song, man, this is pretty deep, man. I'm not gonna lie. I heard the first minute and then I stopped. I'll let you know in a second. I played the first snippet and then I stopped because I was like, holy crap, and I wanted to wait to listen to it with you. So let me just fucking log in here. So shout out to you as always, Alto. He's from Perth. You know, I'm a sucker for, you know, I love this email shit when people email you and then they go, hey man, check this. It's cool because he's obviously listening to the pod. He's reaching out. We listen to his stuff. So he says, he goes, hey Iggy, I'm releasing the music video for my single Keep On next Thursday on the 23rd of May. It's about my childhood trauma and how that shaped the person I became, my time spent in active addiction and pain, guilt and shame I experienced during that time. Finishing on the gratitude I have today for being clean and how my relationship with God and the universe has carried me through.
Wow, I love these kind of tracks though, Iggy.
Yeah, bro.
I'm very, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm a weirdo. Like, I'll be at the gym and a deep song will come on. And I don't change it. You know, usually you're like, you know, you'd listen to EDM or something, right? And don't get me wrong, I'd listen to pump up shit, but when a track comes on, and even if it's deep, if I like it, and I know, especially if I know the lyrics on a track, I'll just listen to it, like in the weirdest of places. Like,
yeah.
I'll just love breaking the songs down.
I love my rock when I'm at the gym. Like,
oh, really?
Not like metal, like, just kind of like.
I mean, rock and metal, there's the same pool, right?
Soft metal, kind of like, you know, Bullet for My Valentine. And
yeah.
Like, oh, that shit at the gym, man. I'm telling you. I'm like, yeah. So this is Alta again. Shout out to you, man. Listen to the opening line of this song. You're going to be like, whoa. All right. Let's have a little listen to this, man. This is deep.
And try and keep up with these lyrics, people,
This is deep.
Try and keep up.
Deep.
Is it fast?
No, it's just deep. Listen.
I just keep on riding. Right now's what the time is. I just keep on grinding. Even when it gets tiring. I just keep on fighting. And I'm living what my life is. I just keep on rhyming. Learn to love it even when I don't like it. First memory of life was being molested. Shit was too painful, must have had to suppress it. Always knew something happened to.
Straight opening line. He's talking. Yeah.
He's about to talk.
Yeah, dude.
He's about to say some shit. Wait, go back till he comes
I
on.
could never forget it.
He's about to.
Ready? Listen.
Yeah, shit. We gotta lock
I
in.
just keep
Lock
on
in.
grinding.
Lock in.
Even when it gets tiring, I just keep on fighting.
I like the beat.
And I'm living what my life is. I just keep on rhyming. Learn to love it even when
Even
I
now,
don't
it's like, yeah,
like
keep
it.
rhyming.
Memory
Yeah.
of life was being molested. Shit was too painful, must have had to suppress it. Always knew something happened till the dots are connected. Saw that pain in my body, I could never forget it. The hatred in my heart slowly but surely possessed it. Turned to anger and rage, so I played the defensive. It's because I felt safe in a state of aggression. I could never change till I faced and addressed it. First I had to accept it, it was never my fault. Realize it's the disconnection that'll have us revolt. From our true nature, only love can resolve. Karma's a bitch, it ain't my problem to solve. Then I found forgiveness, a God with a hope that was placed upon me, now I freed my soul. That pain was never mine, it's him who's left with the hole. And I'm stronger than ever, that a story unfolds, yeah.
Yeah.
I just keep on
Found God.
And you
Found
got-
God.
right now's what the time
An
is.
awesome, like,
I just
hook.
keep on
Nice and simple.
Yeah.
even when it gets tiring. I just keep on fighting. And I'm living what my life is. I just keep on
That's heavy, but that's heavy.
to love
Yeah.
it even when I don't like it. Started drinking and drugging, thinking I was thugging. Living a lie, I was tripping, I was bugging. All fun and games until addiction coming.
Yep.
Rustling for chain, scoping bumpers, run-ins with the police. Even tried hustling, they used all the product cause I needed it to function. Living on tick, blood I was sucking, leeching off my family. Fucking disgusted with the
Yeah.
man I become, so
Wow.
I did it again.
Drugs the only thing that got rid of the pain. So the cycle continued, I sit in the rain. From the clouds I created, blowing smoke so insane. Yelling in the streets, screams in the face of the ones I love most. I was deeply
goosebumps
ashamed,
that.
wondering if I'd ever be the same. Then I found recovery, learned to retrieve it again, yeah. I just keep on riding.
You can't give us that night hook. You can't hit us with that heavy shit and then give us that groovy hook.
Even when it gets tiring.
Alright, one more verse. Ready?
Yeah, talking about leeching from his parents.
I'm living what my life is. I just keep on rhyming. Learn to love it even when I don't like it. Many didn't make it, yet here I stand. And I'm so grateful I was given a chance. Lost another brother just a week ago. When I'm standing in the circle, I can feel your hand. Give me the strength to go on. The pain I grow from. Stare myself in the mirror, tell myself I'm so strong. Shit I've been through that nobody knows. The day my place to say this ain't half of it, bro. I've been brought to my knees, cursing to God, screaming how could you do this? And I've tried to talk myself many times, but something stopped me from passing over, and I know it was God. Within and around me, it's always found me. Pull my head up, pools of tears that could have easily drowned me. With unconditional love, I'm forced to never doubt me. I can always turn to when I speak of it proudly.
I just keep on riding.
Hey, I'm bad at timing.
I just keep on riding. Hey,
Even when it gets tiring,
I just
Yes,
keep on
sir.
riding. Shit,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I'm living what my life is. I just keep on rhyming. Learn to love it even when I don't like it.
Ooh.
That's
Heavy, man. God
I feel like I need to take a shower after hearing
damn,
that, bro. That's
man.
crazy.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, that guy's very talented, bro. He can paint a
Yeah.
picture. He can paint a picture with his
Yeah.
lyricism. That's hard to come by, bro. When someone
Yeah.
can like paint it, you can talk it, but to just what he was saying, everything made sense of what you would feel if you experienced that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's obviously
So fucking shout out to Alta, man. I'm pretty sure he's from Perth anyway. On his socials, I'm pretty sure it's at Perth. So that's fucking cool, man. It's a fucking cool track, man. I like how he sent the email. I like how the track isn't. I like how the track's already out, but he's now promoting the video clip and that. And the video clip's kind of cool, man. So
it's a video clip.
yeah. Well, that's not
Okay.
out yet. That's what he's promoting.
Okay,
the
man.
video clip. So it was a cool clip, man. Like it's really cool. So that will be out, I think next week. Yeah, next Thursday. I'm pretty sure I said in the email. So thank you again, man. So again, guys,
Yeah, thank you.
if you've got some deep shit like that you'll want us to listen to, send us an email, friendlyfireofficial@hotmail.com.
It doesn't always have to be like
Yeah, like you don't,
beaty, like uppity kind of beat.
Yeah, yeah.
It can be real
like,
shit.
Even if you're telling a story and
Yeah.
even if you've got, unreleased shit like that, send us a private SoundCloud link and we can give you, some feedback and some things like that. So, yeah, thank you to Alta, man. That shit was fucking sick.
Yeah, well.
Now,
And news you can trust. The news you can trust. Only believe what we say.
Well, welcome again.
welcome back. Remember, believe everything we say, then have to fact check us. This is
Nothing.
financial advice.
Yep.
We know exactly what we're talking about and do exactly as we say.
Better than Tony Ferguson. Better than Tracy Grimshaw.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
better than that other guy who was on Channel 9 for ages. I think he's still
Yeah.
there. Not better than Carl Stefanovic, though. He's...
What was his name? Fucking...
Oh, by the way, did
Cocky.
you hear about what happened with Pete Stefanovic, his brother?
No.
He interviewed that guy that caught the $1 million fish.
Oh, I saw this, dude. Yeah, I saw this.
And he,
What a-
first thing he brought up was his a little offense he got done with when he was 15
in the past,
years old.
yeah. In the past. What a fuck.
And everyone's saying like it was such an attack where the guy came on thinking he's going to be like, oh, what are you going to spend the money on? Blah, blah, it's
Yeah,
going to be a happy
yeah.
story. And he literally, and he looks like a white supremacist. I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying it looked bad when the guy saying it didn't even have a tan. At
Yeah,
least
he's
have
like white
at
as
least
shit.
have a tan,
Yeah.
and you can get away with saying like maybe, oh no, I was just bringing it up. But when a white middle-aged male, like white,
yeah. That's fucking...
says that shit, it's like
That's fucking no good.
he was
dude.
caught off guard as well.
The poor
You
kid.
can see the kid, and he
like-
was like, "Oh no, I've learned." He goes, "Have you learnt your lesson from them?" And he was like, "Yeah." He goes, "What would you like to say to those people if they could see you now?" And it's like he's like, "I'm very sorry."
Yeah,
And,
yeah, like-
shit happens.
what a-
he didn't say
Shit.
that. I can fuck it.
Shit happens,
Shit happens, man.
What do you want the fucking kid
At least
to
I didn't
say?
steal their generation, cunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? hit him back with something like that.
Yeah. What a fucking piece of crap, eh?
But don't they run it past anyone? Like when you're gonna go, hey, I'm gonna ask him about this. And this.
No one checks.
Do you reckon
like,
he just went, I'm gonna make this juicy. I'm gonna make this
probably
interesting.
Well, is he like a big time reporter or not really?
I mean, he's on a morning show. I think he's on the morning show or something.
Yeah. So he's.
I didn't even know Carl had a brother.
Well, yeah, neither did I. So
He's obviously the shitter brother.
Yeah, there you go. So he's probably seen his opportunity to be like, oh, I'm going to finally have my juice story, and he's just being a fuckwit. Like, yeah, what a fucking fuckwit. I seen that. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what an idiot.
Abort. If I was behind the camera, I'd be like, stop saying anything.
Like,
just don't say anything.
Yeah. No one stops him, eh? Everyone's just like, oh shit. He's
The
doing it
credits are
again.
like not even saying that. The credits are like, how big was the fish? And he's just going, so where were you on the night
What
of
did
June?
you steal?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's fucking.
How many gallons of petrol have you sniffed? You know what I mean? Like that fucking closed-minded fucking douchebag.
What a fucking piece.
What an idiot.
What a fucking piece of
Anyway,
shit.
bring back Carl.
Yeah, fucking bring him back. All right, what do you got, man? Give me yours. Give me yours.
In South Sudan and adjacent areas like Uganda and Democratic Republic of the Congo,
Yeah.
right? The northern white rhino is now officially extinct from planet Earth.
Oh, no.
So last year, 2023 or 2023, there was only two females left, so no male. So trying they were like, oh, well, we can't reproduce them, whatever. But like people obviously that know what they're doing trying to make plans to like somehow, you know, clone an embryo or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know the intricacies of it all, but they tried to, you know, do it artificially if there was no male left.
Yeah.
But you know, that was probably all talks and these things take time.
Yeah.
But within that time now, both of them got killed. So now they're fully extinct.
As in
these
killed
white rhinos.
by natural
poachers. No, illegal poachers. Yeah, illegal poachers.
You're kidding.
I didn't realize, but a lot of animals do get wiped out from illegal poaching, which I didn't think
it still happened.
I don't think you could like wipe all of them out, but you forget that some species are like very few and far between. Like they're very rare to like come across, and all it takes is a few poachers to be like, hey, this is. And I'll tell you what's cooked. Like they've been around, right? They've been around, right, for 55 million years. 55 million. They're dinosaurs. They're like crocodiles and shit. You know what I mean? They look like they're literally rhinos. But they've been through several ice ages, several earthquakes, extinction events, meteor and asteroid strikes. And the man becomes a bipedal life form here for about 220,000 years as humans.
Kills it.
And is complicit in the extinction of that. How fucked is that?
Wow, bro.
You know what I mean? We just like, it's like we just, whatever we touch is like destroy.
Yeah.
Why can't you just leave it? You know what I mean? There's majestic creatures like that. And it's like, are they even aggressive? Like, I don't think they're even aggressive.
Of all things, and obviously people do that shit for money, but of all things you could do.
Do people eat rhino? No, it'd be for trophy. That's trophy hunting.
It's for the ivory. They use the ivory of the horns and shit.
Really?
Yeah, apparently the ivory is like so, like it's worth a shit ton, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they do with it.
Yeah.
Like they just make, I don't know, like I don't, you know what?
Just wear it for like, hollow it out and wear the...
They just wear the horn on his forehead.
Yeah.
Like,
or use it as a Viking horn, like...
Yeah. Hold on. Historically, it was used to produce ornaments, figurines, and small carvings, as well as jewelry, piano keys, and chess sets. Medicines also used for with ivory. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, right. So again, not even, you know, why is ivory so valuable? Prized for its beauty and usefulness. Ivory is durable, relatively easy to carve in fine detail, has a smooth, lustrous appearance in comparison to teeth or tusks from other animals. Wow. So, you know, elephant have ivory, rhinos have ivory. So it's literally just what they use to like carve and make shit with, and cunts kill animals for it. That's fucked up. Like literally just go rob someone's house.
And I wonder what it would take to kill a rhino. I'm sure it would take something very like sharp or like bullets. Shotgun.
Close as range.
Because that skin is like, it would feel
armor.
like armor.
It's like armor. That's so fucked up, man. That shit is...
And like, that's like people would always freak out when people did that with lions and shit as well, and then take photos with them and stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's not cool, man.
Yeah.
Like apparently cheetahs, there's less than 7,000 of them in the wild. 7,000. That's not much.
That's nothing. No.
Like, considering probably how many a year die just from natural causes, from other lions, other cheetahs. There's only 7,000 left. There's probably dudes out there trying to hunt them, turn them into a fluffy rug.
I can understand if you're trying to, if they're constant threats and you're, living out there in Africa and you're like, this is self-defense. But if you're actively going and kill them, it's like, man, you're going to end up with, nothing. Like, imagine all the species that have gone since now. Mm-hmm. Surely there's some species out there that eventually, back in the day, they would have all kind of transformed over time, and evolved. But I feel like the more we just, create, wipe out forests and just put apartments and shit, and everything, and just make it all suburbia. Yeah. We're just kind of crowding in around all the wildlife, and slowly but surely, like we were saying in the other podcast with migrating to Mars and shit, we're just gonna overpopulate this Earth, and all the beauty within it is gonna be sucked out. And it's going to be fake AI cheetahs because we'll run out and they'll be able to put them in front of you this is a cheetah. It's like, no, it's not. It's not a cheetah. You won't even you killed them all years ago. You know?
Notice that too. We were talking about a couple episodes ago how there's literally kangaroos just on the Great Western just chilling.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love seeing that.
I love it. It actually makes me
Especially
happy.
where we are. We're not in the forest.
I love driving and I'm just seeing them just hanging out. I'm like, it brings a smile to my face.
We stop off. Two out of three times we stop off.
So can you imagine in the future they're all gone because we've killed them all because we need the space and just build apartments? I'd rather look at a packaroos chilling than 20 apartments. Yeah. Apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so. We're going to start a roo protective custody, and we're going to defend them.
Did I tell you the story about how? Surely I did. I think I have. When I was in school and there was a kangaroo in our backyard.
No. In your backyard?
Have I not?
No, you have not.
I swear. Okay.
Yay!
My mum can actually back me up on this, and my whole family. But
right.
When my sister told this story when she was in year 2 or whatever, the teacher thought she was telling lies, so she called my mum in to be like, Monique's been telling fibs. And then she goes, oh no, there was. And
this actually happened.
Oh, because it sounded like bullshit. Yeah,
right.
So
all right.
Back in the day when we used to, obviously, when you used to start school, primary school, it was 8:30 when you start. I remember it was 7 in the morning or whatever. The sun was coming out.
Yeah.
Mum went out with the dirty, with the clean washing to hang it out, and she's walking with the basket, and all of a sudden, I see this little roo. And all of a sudden goes up in front of her and starts going on its back legs. And all of a sudden this little roo that was I don't know, maybe from the ground there. And all of a sudden back legs and it veers up. And mum's short. She's a short ass. It veers up in head height with mum. Yeah. And mum's like,
shit.
Oh my God, drops the bucket, runs inside. My old golden retriever, Sasha, she wakes up, sees this thing, starts darting for this thing, right? And mind you, this golden retriever goes for walks, but how often you see in a roo? You know what I mean? As if you're a dog.
Yeah.
So she's just gone, boom, bull at a gate, chasing this thing around the perimeter of my backyard, multiple laps, right?
Yeah.
Not catching it. Next minute, we're watching this thing. Mum's inside, the washing's on the floor because she's dropped it, kangaroo jumps and clears a 2-meter fence.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Clears it. Doesn't even touch it. Clears it. And all of a sudden, as soon as we lose sight, about 2 seconds later, after it goes over, all we hear is glass shattering. And we're like, oh. And then all of a sudden we hear just rustling and kicking. And we're like, what the fuck? And I didn't even go over to see what happened. I remember I was just so scared. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was young. I was in year 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, what the fuck's happening? They ended up, RSPCA, we ended up calling RSPCA because the thing was the people behind us whose back window it crashed into, right? They weren't home, but they had a Rottweiler dog and the Rottweiler was scared in the kennel. The thing scared it. So it crashed in, right? And the dog went in the kennel and then they looked over and all of a sudden the dog was like anything because he didn't know what was happening. The kangaroo was injured. Laying in the glass, injured and shit. I don't know what happened to the kangaroo. I don't think it was. I'm gonna hope it's not fatal. Like I said, I didn't see.
Right.
After it went over the fence, I didn't look over. I didn't want to look over. I didn't know what was happening. But I didn't know if it made it. But it's so funny how that dog behind us seemed to be the most aggressive. And for years, I would hear the barks, and I'm like, oh no, it's a Roddy. It's probably aggressive as. And then it sees this roo, and it's like. It didn't even come out as kennel once till the RSPCA got after the. So the whole time it was sitting there, the dog could have mauled it, could have went over.
Attacked it,
Apparently it stayed
Wow.
And then because it was just like, what the fuck is this thing? Because it comes into us, jumps over the fence, bro, like clears it. This dog's just like gnawing on a bone or something in the backyard.
Wow, yeah.
This thing's like, and it's just,
Bro,
RSPCA came.
Roos are fucking scary.
But it came down my street behind the rec centre.
Yeah,
It wasn't even near bush. I mean, St. Clair is around bush.
Yeah, but-
only 20 years ago this was bush. 30
Yeah,
years ago.
right.
But yeah, so it was kind of one of these things where I was like, and even I felt weird telling people initially because I was young.
Yeah.
And I did feel like it sounded fake. Like I was like,
Yeah,
hey, there was a
right.
kangaroo in my backyard. They all know I live in St. Clair
Yeah, like,
at the
nah.
time. Yeah,
Wow.
but
Chloe, do you want to come tell your Roos story?
There's not really much to say. Long story short, when I was a kid, I went to the
Don't
zoo with
downplay
my
it.
mum and dad. I mean, okay, yeah. And it was like the one where you could feed the kangaroos.
yeah.
And basically, my mum and dad took me to the area where you feed them, and I went to give them like the food, and it attacked me. It like grabbed me by the back of my ears and like scratched from like around my ears all the way down my neck and across my whole entire chest, down my
Did it
stomach.
was it trying to grab you and shit like this?
It like apparently was like holding me. It held me like
Yeah.
that, and then it was just like it scratched the absolute shit out of me.
What the fuck? That's
Because it was on heat.
it was on.
Yeah,
it smelled your perfume and it was like, come here. And
No,
Iggy's
so I
like,
think-
she's with me.
Because that kangaroo was on heat, and then no, it wasn't. It wasn't the female that
You
attacked
sure it
me.
wasn't
was
Iggy?
the male.
It's just Iggy bouncing around.
No, so the female was on heat, and I was trying to feed that kangaroo.
Yeah.
And then the male
Oh,
got like
jealous?
defensive or some shit.
okay.
Yeah. So they're like, we're gonna try and sue, but because we weren't gonna know if I was gonna have scars or not until I was older, it wasn't like I couldn't really do anything about it. But they gave me like free entry to the zoo and like heaps of toys and shit apparently.
So you got to go like literally you're almost missing an eye. So you're like, oh, I got it for free.
But yeah, that's my story.
Yeah, wow. No, I feel like you can't trust the kangaroos. Everyone goes, oh, they're so majestic. But for some reason, every time I see a video of them attacking someone, they're always staunch.
Yeah.
And they do grab you. And they're like,
Yeah.
it's almost like they're trying to get you in like a little tie clinch. They're like,
Yeah, apparently that's what they did. Like
Trying to kick you and
full
shit.
Have me like this. Yeah, you like full attack the shit out of me. But yeah, every time I see kangaroos, Iggy's like, "Oh my god, look at them! They're so cool." I'm like, "Bro."
do you have a
literally
full
turn-
hate for them now?
Well, yeah. I mean, not a hate, but I'm like,
They're
they're not really
dangerous.
that fucking cute. Like,
Yeah.
they could literally turn around at any time and just attack the shit out of you. I don't really think they're that fucking cute, but
And they'll get it back on their back legs and they can like propel off their tail and just like kick you and shit.
like, how is that cute?
Yeah.
Maybe I have a low key hate for him.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Oh, well.
that's my story.
Yeah, nice. I feel like with those feeding places, I feel like I'm like, why don't they're not more active? Why aren't they more active? I feel like when they're active, but they're just chilling and they don't really go anywhere.
And I'm spewing that we still don't have the free entry to all that zoo. How
Maybe
hectic
you have
would
to
that
take
be?
her back,
We still had that?
Take her back and get Chloe
Get
to
her
try
attacked
and
again.
Yeah, try and get Chloe to taunt one of them or something. You know, talk shit, and then hopefully one of them
Like,
takes a swing.
Sticks her ass out in the Roo's face.
Yeah, has like dirty panties. Like leaves it on the
Roo's going
the
nuts.
trail.
So my girlfriend got attacked by a Roo when she was a baby. Because apparently the Roo in there was on heat, and the keepers in that didn't know, so it attacked her.
Wait, hold up. I said panties before, and my mind went, why is it cringe to call undies panties? That's cringe.
Underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah.
Anyway, go. Whatever.
But and then she got attacked, and then
Panties.
apparently they got free entry for the
Panties.
year, heaps of toys, and of course now I'm with her, no nothing,
How
no
funny
entry.
though? How funny that they weren't willing to give, like for them, like they weren't willing to have them sue unless there was scarring, like unless the scars stayed.
Yeah, well, I mean, because then if they really wanted to, the zoo, but then there'd be footage in that. But the zoo could probably go, nah, it never happened. There's no scars. Well, where are the cameras? All that footage
yeah.
from that time has been deleted. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
you know what I'm saying? So, look, honestly, if it was me, if it was my kid, if my kid was not severely injured or scarred, I'd say I want lifetime free entry for me and my family. Lifetime free
What
entry.
zoo was this?
I think she
Do you remember?
I think Featherdale.
Did she say it? Featherdale?
Featherdale.
Yeah, I was gonna say Taronga Zoo. I reckon is the best zoo here. Obviously, the zoo, the one that Robert Irwin.
Australia
is
Zoo,
at.
but
That's the best one.
that's Queensland,
That's in
yeah.
Queensland. But here, Taronga Zoo. I don't know about you, but I get really good vibes going there.
I like
I've been there.
Taronga.
I love Taronga, bro.
I like Taronga.
Don't you
I
think
bro,
it's
I even like the Blacktown Zoo.
Blacktown one's
Bro,
alright.
me and Chloe went to the Blacktown Zoo the last time we went, man. We walked in, bro, and the fucking monkeys, bro, were fighting, right? And it was like dead set, like, wow, what are they called? The scary as monkeys? Like, they
not baboons.
Oh, yeah, the baboons.
Is it
I think
baboons? The little mini ones that are in Barley, like those ones? Or
No.
The ones with the pink asses that look like it's an inverted asshole?
Yeah, I think it is the baboon.
Baboons, yeah.
So this baboon, right?
That's what it looks like. It's someone's lips going.
Yeah.
It's puckering.
Bro, this fucking dude starts fighting this other monkey and then they all gang up on him and they're all chasing this poor guy around. And I'm standing there going, oh my God. I'm like, where's the zookeeper? Where's the zookeeper? And this poor fucking monkey is like running like a human for his life. He's like on
the
2
zookeeper's
feet.
probably smoking weed at the back. Like,
And
missing this all.
This fucking thing's running by. He's getting chased by 30 other cunts, and he's got to share the cage with these motherfuckers. I was like, man, monkeys are fucked, bro. I've been watching the Planet of the Apes movies again.
Yes, so I've been wanting to. Yeah,
bro, they are good.
They're good. They're good.
Oh man.
So, what are your thoughts?
Damn.
The first one with James Franco, I really like that one.
That's
the original.
amazing. That movie's actually so good,
right?
Oh,
But the CGI, now that you go back and look at it, it's kind of poor, right?
Oh, look.
It's not poor, but it's like there's stages of everything, right? You know how you go back and take...
it was early days, right? For
it was,
CGI.
because that was made what?
Like 2011.
Yeah, early.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but the movie itself was great. I love that. The second one, I forget from the second one on. So I'm going to watch the first one second.
Yeah,
and now is this one the third or is this one the fourth? I thought so.
I'm up to the second one now.
Okay.
Apparently this fourth one's really good too.
Yeah, I hear.
Really
I
fucking
hear.
good. So that's why I wanted to watch it. And then...
How long is that a movie's usually out in the cinemas for? Because I better get onto that.
Oh, you got a solid month.
Okay.
A solid month. And then I think probably...
I wish Tori was more... Tori is more true crime, realistic, and I'm doing that in air quotes because nothing is real. I try to tell her
we are in a simulation, Tori. We're in a simulation.
Maths, we'd like to be real because
real.
who's fucking who? Who's doing this? But it's fake.
Not real.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Not real.
Fake. Home and Away. Real. No, fake. But you know what I mean? Even the real shit... It's a bit of, you know, there's Love Islands and shit.
It's fake. It's all fake, man.
It's all fake.
Yes.
So I wish that, but her thing is, I go to her the other night. I'm like, do you want to rewatch the Planet of the Apes because this new movie's coming out? Blah blah blah. She goes,
no.
Do I look like I want to watch fake apes?
That's what Chloe says.
And I'm like, yeah, but it's the movie.
Yeah.
You just suspend disbelief. But she just can't. So I'm gonna have to do this one on my own. But I don't mind.
They're good movies, though.
Yeah. And
I'm basically doing it on my own.
Yeah, mad. Sometimes you got to do it. I try to drag her with me on these adventures, like these movie quests.
Yeah.
But she just doesn't want to come, and I'm like,
wanna go.
it's okay. I got to let her go. Like Scar from Mufasa.
Yeah.
Like, long live the king.
Just lock her out.
Don't forget to wash up. I'm like, imagine. I'm sorry. I love you, baby.
Don't forget to
I
do
know
the
she's
dishes,
listening. Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. The laundry needs doing.
Fold my clothes and I'm hungry. We're kidding,
but
guys. Watch the movies.
It's all for
Tori.
laughs.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're great.
She won't, but
yeah. So I'm watching those in preparation for the new one. The actor in the new one too is awesome. It's that Kevin Durant guy and the girl from The Witcher. I think it's her first movie. She's only done.
Oh, the Witcher, the girl that he was having sex with?
No, the little one.
Oh, so the girl who's having sex. I'm joking. I was thinking of Jen or Yennefer.
No, yeah, not Yennefer. No, not her. The little blonde princess thing that they're running around with. Her, Siri.
Oh, man.
She's in that, and I think it's her first movie. And yeah, she looks like a good actress. Like she looks like in all the trailers I've seen, she looks fucking sick,
Nice.
man.
Yeah, perfect age for Drake as well. No, but what is she? Is she, because there are some actresses and some actors, they play a certain person that's supposed to be a certain age, right? And some people look that age when they play it. And some people you're like, oh no, they're older. Yeah. But I wonder how old she is because
she's young, I'm pretty sure,
she's
man.
still young
She
as fuck.
looks young, yeah.
Because in The Witcher at the start, she's like a baby.
Oh yeah,
bro.
she's like fucking 15
But
or
now
something.
that was years ago. I wonder...
Actually, hold on a second.
Because she's a really good actress for her age.
What's her name?
She's a young actress. I don't know, just type in Siri Witcher actress.
She is... Yeah, she's only 20... Wait. Oh no, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Have we been duped? Have we been duped?
No, bro. She was born in 2001.
Oh, so she's 23.
She's 22.
22.
23,
Oh, Drake
22, 20.
just lost his erection.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought you said 12. Yeah, that's
2001. That's wild. So in The Witcher, she would have literally been like 15.
13. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, because I thought she looked like a baby. Because The Witcher went on for seasons, multiple seasons, and they
Yeah.
obviously take years to make.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so that looks good, huh?
You know what? Maybe we can go watch the monkey movie together. Fuck these bitches.
Yeah, maybe.
go.
Yeah, we'll go.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, we'll go.
We're getting
Okay.
the thumbs up from Chloe.
I'll
so-
cut a hole out in the bottom of the popcorn box. Some butter.
I couldn't even be mad if you did that. I'd just stick my hand.
I've been to the movies by myself and not felt shame. I don't know if you can do that, but I've done it before because
Have you?
no one else wanted to go. And I was
What'd
like,
you watch?
At the time, it was years ago, like years, and it was. Remember that that zombie movie, Resident Evil?
Yeah.
But it was the fifth one, the latest one.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was like, and I'll tell you what was funnier. It was the 3D. So I went by myself with 3D glasses.
You're the only guy in the cinema.
And get this. I was at the time I was going to TAFE in Meadowbank, which is like near Homebush Bay Drive, like near, on the M4, probably half an hour from here. And they were sending me to TAFE, and I remember that we had a few lessons that were like the teacher wasn't going to make it, and we were just like, just study up for the exams coming up soon.
Yeah,
So
right.
what I'd do sometimes, I'd go. Everyone was studying. I'd walk down the road to the shops, and it was the reading cinema. You know how there's like the reading cinema.
Yeah.
And then I watched a movie at like lunchtime. No one was there. I think me and the janitor at one point was in there. Like that's
just
it. I
watching
was
free
by
movies.
myself, bro. Like no, because it was like about 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So everyone was at work.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was people at the movies, but probably different movies.
Yeah.
This one was on its way out. You know those movies that have fewer session times.
Yeah.
But because that was the only thing on, I was like, I'll go watch this. And I was by myself. I was eating popcorn and with my 3D glasses, I was like, if anyone could see this right now, like Joey, like they come with all this, like
With all their friends,
my mates
yeah.
and all their friends go,
Like,
is this seat taken? I'm like, yeah, this whole row is taken. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're a funny cunt, bro. That's fucking
But I love
funny.
movies, bro. I'm a movie buff. Like I appreciate people that don't have time for movies because get it, it's life, and I can get after it. You're doing. There's plenty more productive things you can be doing. But for me, it's like fucking therapy, bro. It's so good.
I'm not
I
gonna
love
lie.
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I do love my movies and shows, but there's something so relaxing about just at home, lights off, blankets. You got some little snacks. You know, you and your girlfriend. You got the dogs. That moment to me is like bliss. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
I'm like,
agree. That as well,
I'm like,
that as well.
this is. So I love watching my
Yeah.
movies at home.
And like just coexisting together, right?
Yeah, just being alive.
Yeah.
You're relaxing. We're chilling in this simulation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I struggle to not have something on in the background, and sometimes Tori's like, let's not watch it, because I'm like, let's watch another episode. She goes, no, let's just hang out, and I love that, right?
Yeah,
but
but
sometimes
you're
I'm like,
I need something, yeah.
because we're hooked on a show. I'm like, yeah, but we can get an episode in. But she's, yeah, we can just chill. And oftentimes when we do just chill, we come up with some interesting or funny shit to talk about. Like I like that when you just I feel like it's I don't know. I'm not saying you have to go fucking deep metaphorical
deep
conversations.
philosophy. Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's cool to talk about shit. And there's always something in, coming up in the news or something that she's got, like, because she's like you in terms of she just knows, she just switched on with a lot of things. So she's been talking about like all the shit in Palestine and stuff and all the protests that are happening and stuff. And like the actual peaceful protests. Usually protests people associate it with, violence and shit. These protests for Palestine and stuff, they're, pretty peaceful and it's happening all around the world. And
Yeah.
she's telling me all about this and I'm like, unbeknownst to me, I'm just this westernized
Watching movies by
gentleman
himself.
watching movies like with 3D glasses by myself, and people are fucking dying in fucking Palestine.
Literally. You know what I just realized too? We totally forgot the community corner.
Oh, true. Let's break it up a bit.
Sorry, my boys. Sorry.
My boy.
See, when DZ's not here, we the structure goes
That's
out of
okay.
whack.
No, I think people like that.
Yeah, we'll switch it up. Switch it up. Keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah.
Zexa sent a voice message in Discord.
Brothers from different mothers, as they say. Fuck.
Brothers from different mothers.
Zexa, I love you, cunt. What-
Yeah, they do say it in a different way, but it's
Oh no, because the funny cunt sent a photo in the Discord and goes, "Don't you reckon Ronaldinho looks like Jay-Z?" He actually kind of does look like Jay-Z.
oh my god.
They got that same
Yeah,
like,
he looks like Jay-Z, but he just got laid.
yeah,
Like that's yeah, legit. He looks like Jay-Z if he got laid.
that's fucking funny. Oh, so yeah, okay. Camo. First question from Camo in the Discord. He says, honest thoughts about the current Oz rap industry and how people can revolutionize and put us on the map. You probably don't know her, but thoughts on or react to the producer Silverset, now known as a second current alias Synthony, after returning after 3 years. Okay. That's a good question. I love always revisiting this question after 6 months or so. I've never heard of Silverset. Your opinion's cool because yours is from more of a listener standpoint and like a big fan.
Yeah.
So tell us your current thoughts on Aussie rap and how can we revolutionize it to help put us on the map? That's a good question, man.
It is. I can't really speak on exactly how to revolutionize. I can only speak on from what I think may work. All right, but this might be wrong. But from my take on that, I think the Aussie rap scene is it's weirdly flourishing, but like not as like I didn't realize there was that many underground artists that had as much talent as what we're seeing with this playlist. I feel like it could be better because I feel like we're so far away from the rest of the world. A lot of people don't get ears to listen to their music around here. But I think, me personally being a fan, I think it's doing okay. It's doing better than it was
A couple years ago, I reckon.
Yeah. And even when, like, I don't know what chillin' it's doing now. You sent me that thing about him and Husky, like, going at it.
Yeah, weird, eh?
Weird. But people like them, they're not even really making that much music anymore.
Yeah.
They're just kind of living their life. Chillin's got a kid, whatever. Wombat's trying to get back into it, clearly. But I don't know. I feel like it's there, and it can be better. It can be better, but it's definitely on the up, I feel like. But in terms of, enabling more ears to to people to perform in that, I feel like what we're doing and what you've been trying to set up and shit and get working, we need to have more live shows with more of these people playing. And it takes what you're doing, which isn't it's not an easy thing. And that's why I think it's struggling because, like, as you've seen, it's a process, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I feel like we just need more live events, more networking.
Yeah.
Like anything, a lot of people who start businesses, for example, will get bigger. It's word of mouth. Everyone will tell you word of mouth's better.
Yeah, 100%.
And the only way to do that is to show your face. People don't want people over the phone or email saying, it's not good enough. You need to send music, be more receptive to with working with different producers and vice versa, producers with artists. And there needs to be like there needs to be like a community established either online or something or somewhere where the basis of that is to scout people essentially, and then someone needs to come in with a wad of cash and just be like, show, make those the main, the main shows. And then within that, it's like people come to that as like the mecca of, it's a start somewhere. You know what I mean? It might not be, flashing lights and superstardom, but, if you're that passionate about it, any eyes on you, any publicity, not any publicity, but I don't know if it's called publicity, but any attention is good attention. In terms of if you're a good artist, good, emphasis on good, if you're going to come up there and be like, bomb.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're a good artist, all networking, it can only do better for everyone.
Yeah.
There's enough room to success for everyone. But I feel like, more live events because how often the event that you're planning, right? I can't remember an event like it in terms of having hip hop and EDM. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I've had this idea for a while, man. Because
it could be the start of something. Like something. I'm just saying something. Whatever that may be. Whether it's a show every fucking whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, look, honestly, I've got high hopes. Like I've mentioned a few times, it's just this promoter has told me some pretty interesting things.
Yeah, you were saying.
She's got the hookups, so she says.
Yep.
She reckons she spends most of the year touring Oz doing shows and shit. So if she can get me those connections with certain venues and that, and we pull a decent, not even a massive crowd, we just put on a show.
Yeah.
And help revive what Sydney
has lost.
Like, that's why I said when you see I'll show you the event page off air, so I'll put some of my info in there so you can have a little read through it and that. But I literally put in like the bio, I was like, let's reignite the torch Sydney once held.
Yeah. Because it did hold a torch for being like...
Man, before COVID, bro, we were DJing sellout shows, hundreds and hundreds of people, sometimes even close to thousands. Not like tens of thousands, but 1,800 people. And bro, international massive EDM artists were coming, bro. Excision, Phase 1, Getter, Skrillex. Fucking, I've seen all these motherfuckers in basements in Sydney. Not at big festivals in Belgium. Not in fucking Rampage type shit. Not in fucking here in
Yeah.
our backyards, 20, 30 minutes down the road.
Can't get that now.
What happened to that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what-
Lockdowns. Everyone felt. I feel like there was a big lockout, not just of like the actual places themselves, but just the fun, bro. And then when we got back, it's like it went. I didn't know venues actually could tell DJs what they can and can't play.
Yeah.
That should be not a thing. You should be able to be like, give them a bit more room to move.
Right.
Like, why can't you? Why do you have to do? Like, we're in Cali Beach Club in Queensland for a mate's bucks recently. This guy was playing on a little volume, like it wasn't even that loud, and he was playing mainstream Pitbull shit. And I was like, "Hey man, can you play like something different?" He's like, "Oh, I can only play certain things here." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "What? Can you turn it up?" They're like, "Oh no, there's noise restrictions." I'm like,
So, see, and that's the whole joke of bangers at 9 p.m. because we wouldn't listen.
yeah,
Do you know how many times when we'd be DJing, the owner of Distortion would come up to me at the decks and be like, "Bro, you guys need to turn it down because you're like redlining the speakers." We were playing it too loud
Yeah,
that the speakers
wow.
were cracking and shit.
I'd be mad if they busted.
Right, there'd be DJs right before we'd come on, we'd take over, and they'd be like, "Yep, that's the master volume. Don't touch it." First thing I do, get the master, crank it. I didn't give a fuck. We crank it every time, every time.
Is that like the master would be like he locks it off at a certain volume?
No, you can't lock it. But another one of the sacred rules of DJing is you
Don't touch it.
Don't touch the master every time.
Yeah, you sat on that button.
I'd look at it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
and every single me, Mo B, Mikey, we just crank it.
Yeah,
fuck these cunts, bro.
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
these cunts. If we're playing, we're in charge.
Yeah.
But this next hour, we're the fucking kings, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the whole, again, the bangers at 9 p.m. That's why it's such, to us, it's such a
Deep thing.
It's such a funny, inside, deep, meaningful joke because it's look how we started, right? And look
Full
now,
circle.
look what we're doing now. Like, so anyone who had shit to say, what are they doing now? Nothing. Fuck them cunts. They're probably still fucking now watching Netflix on their couch doing fuck all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're making moves. We're doing shit. We're trying things. We're networking. We're meeting people. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to help get this torch relit. I'm not saying that this show is going to be pivotal to Australian
I don't
music.
know
and we're
why.
gonna-
But I don't know why. I have heaps of optimism for this because
High hopes, bro.
Because I'm like, the artists that are performing are gonna bring their people.
Yeah.
Right. And then I know I have multiple friends, like even different groups, who are willing to come show support because they like that kind of music as well, and they want to show support because, and it's going to be cool that they know people that are hosting an event.
Exactly.
How many times do you know someone's going, "Hey, we're having a show"?
Yeah.
And it's going to be cool, man. Like,
And this is the thing. Like, we're only scratching the surface with the first one.
yeah,
We're just scratching the surface, bro. We've got Verse from Sydney who goes mental. Go wait till you see him in Knox Bar. He's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I want him.
I want to meet Verse.
Morris. I've been talking. Shout out to Morris. He listens every now and then. Me and him have been planning things for a while. I want to get him on a show. I want to get Verse on a show. I obviously want to do things with the Brizzy boys when we can one day hopefully travel up to Brizzy and do some shit up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and like this, like I say, this is just scratching. And I'll tell you even another little funny joke, right? One time when we get Mr. Meagley on, he can come confirm this story. One time it was me, Mr. Meagley, and I think it was Diamond, Syph. I think us three were doing a set at our World Bar, right? And as always, again, we're playing at like fucking 9 p.m. or 9:30, whatever. And then the promoter was messaging. They're like, "Oh, you got to play a little bit soft, so then when the headliner comes on, he looks like he's playing hectic." And we just went, "Fuck that,
what the fuck?
bro!" We had that place, Joey. I promise you, we had that place pumping.
Yeah, why let someone else
Pumping.
take the shine? Like,
Pumping,
they're
bro.
asking you to
Yeah.
purposely bomb.
Yeah, to bomb
in a way,
for the next guy.
For the next guy.
I will never do that
Yeah.
for no cunt.
That makes that guy
No
work
way.
harder
Yeah,
as well. Do you know how
no way.
lazy that guy would be if every act before him
Is doing
got
shit?
told that?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that guy want to have some competition or healthy competition? Where
healthy
like,
comp.
oh, they're playing something heavy. All right,
turn it
next
up.
time I'm going to
Right.
come with more heavier shit.
But listen to this, right? Listen to this. While we're doing our set, the place is pumping, people are fucking dancing, going off and shit. The promoter comes up and goes, "Hey man, can you boys kind of turn it down a notch, man? You guys are playing too hard." He said that to us.
That's disgusting.
And me and the boys looked at each other and we were like, "What the fuck?" And I looked at this guy and I was like, "Brother, I've got no other songs on this USB that aren't slappers."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh,
He said the
fuck."
only thing that's too hard in here is me.
Yeah. And then, Budge, one of the funny thing, right, is that then that promoter having a whinge and a bitch, the guy who we opened for come up to us before he plugged his USB in, and he goes, "Holy shit, boys! Thank you so much. You got this place pumping."
Yeah, like you want that, right?
That's what I'm saying.
As long as he's not playing a keyboard and he's singing like, you know, fucking
so
Frank Ocean
the promoter's
songs.
having a bitch because he's trying to control what's being played.
I wonder what he was playing after you though.
No, he went hard.
Okay, I was going to say
he went hard. He went
because he's
hard.
definitely someone that plays hard music. If he's thanking you, if
Yeah,
he is like a more of a melodic kind of DJ,
Yeah, he would have been spewing.
He would have been spewing.
Yeah, no, he with that place went that night, and that I'm pretty sure that was like a fucking Thursday night. That place went off.
Yeah, so that'd be a mad feeling. I'm keen to see everyone erupt because I know that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. So again, like
But yeah, some more shows essentially is what we're saying here that needs to reignite this this culture, this Sydney
and that's why
music culture.
I respect so much what the Brizzy boys are doing, man. And again, shout out to Meg, bro, for helping me. He sent me a helpful email on how to set the event page and that up. Was what
beautiful, bro.
He's used to it. So thank you again, Meg.
I feel like he's always willing to help, reach out when he can.
That's why I can't wait to meet them at Knox Bar, but then I can't wait for the next step after, which is us planning shows and putting on heavy hitting things. Like, yes, the hip hop is cool, man. It's cool, it's fun, but people love hip hop. But then afterwards,
Accompanied with the EDM,
we want to get filthy. Like
Yeah,
I
dirty.
want to see dudes rapping to drum and bass and fucking like versus Maserati. That's the shit I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see that shit. Yes, the hip hop's hectic and cool, but there's only so many hours of just dudes rapping over beats that when the crowds, that's when you can kind of go, yes, I get it. There is only hip hop heads out there, and I respect it, right? And then there would be dudes out there that would sit at just a hip hop thing for 4 hours straight because you love it. Cool, I respect it. But man, let the hip hop awesome, showcase what you got, and then let's start turning it up and start turning it up.
Hip hop are like the prees.
Let's start turning it up, bro. Let's get some drum. Dum, chick, dum, dum, chick, dum, dum. Yeah, wanna bing, 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 like some shit like chasing status type shit, bro.
Yeah.
Throwing drinks and going like let's turn this shit up a little bit. So I'm hoping this is the start of a very interesting plan I have.
Yeah.
This is just the first execution. If this goes well, bro.
I told you, bro, it's networking. I promise you. The fact you're doing this, this lady, this lady's going to be pretty impressed, like the event planner.
I honestly think we're going to blow her socks off.
Yeah.
When she realizes how many people we've got coming and how much the place is pumping, she's going to go, holy.
Yep.
That's what she said to me. She goes, if this show is a success, I want you guys to do something once a month. I was like, wow. I was like, hold on a second.
Crazy,
I was like, I won't be able to do that. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they made it profitable for somehow and you're making money, I'm sure. But even then, you'd have to be making a lot for the time you put in.
Bro, it's like,
that's the thing.
You want me to fucking do it once a month?
What would be if someone said, right, let's just say, I'm just suspend disbelief. Just imagine this is hypothetical, right?
Yeah.
They're like, we've done 2 shows.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we want you to be on a contract for 6 months, right? And I want you to do a show a month. How much would you be like, if they're like, how much would you charge?
Well,
and not being like ridiculous.
No.
Mil.
No. Start. So I'd have to sit down and work out the expenses and shit, but I'd have to guess in the ballpark starting minimum, it'd have to be between like
a show per show.
Yeah, it'd have to be minimum like 5 to 8K a month. 1, to pay artists. Okay. That's number 1 most important. But 2, as you branch, and if you are trying to do this monthly to consistently pull a profit, that's when you need to start hitting up your Wombats, your Chillinets, your big time dogs, and and then like, same with the EDM. Bigger EDM DJs is going to sell tickets.
And then you make more money and you can pay them more, right?
Well, not just that. What are they all going to say? Yeah, I'll do the show. Chillinet will probably try to fucking charge me 10 grand for it.
I don't know if he's worth that anymore.
Not really worth it, but you don't know. Like people, bro. Yeah. I'll give you. All right, this is no joke, right? When we were doing a dubstep show, the headliner one time, 5K for 1 hour.
Wow. And
that's probably not including the flight for him to come from America.
Yeah.
Accommodation for the weekend. Where's he going to fucking stay? He's going to be hitting you up for that too. You know what I'm saying? So
well, Chillinet played at Panthers recently, and I don't know how that went, but I wonder. He played in the function room.
I think he's playing there again.
Again?
I swear I saw him post. I
asked you and Iggy, you and DZ to go. I was like, just come, fuck it.
I swear he's playing there again.
I'd go see him. I'd go see him because I feel like he hasn't really been active all that much. And fair enough, he's got a kid, and you don't know. These people that do music are people too.
Yeah, yeah.
And you forget that. But just selfishly. Wait, selfishly.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah, I think so.
Selfishly, I want him to keep making music for my own
For your
entertainment.
own, yeah.
But I don't think he'll ever lose it. But the thing is, he was peaking when he made Road Rage and when he first started coming up with like all that shit. But now it's like, it's life, man.
You know what I've noticed about
Life happens.
You know what I've noticed about us Aussies
What?
is we're so talented, but you know the one thing we suck at? It's keeping the momentum once we have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like chilling it was blowing up, and it's like right at that moment when you're supposed to keep going, we stop. And like we get it, it's life and yada yada, but it's like for you to branch out explode onto America and get these tours in Europe, like when you've got that heat and all eyes are on you, that's when you got to go, not ease up and chill and enjoy all the profits you made and spend it on fucking smoking billies and cars and clothes. No, you got to go bang, bang, bang. Project. And then people around the world go, holy shit, this cunt is crazy. Let's get him to do a show in America. Hey, man, can you come here? Yeah, bro, I need flights covered. I need to bring my posse. I need fucking accommodation. Yeah, I'm going to need fucking 15 Gs. Done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it'd be a lot of pressure to stay relevant.
It's hard too, though.
It'd be hard because it could just be something that you don't even know that you've done wrong. He could obviously Chillin' It was a bit inactive. I think that's why. But he's still big. Like people still know Chillin' It. If you know Aussie rap, you know Chillin' It. He's one of the big names.
He's one of our biggest names.
Yeah, but it's just crazy that, like you said, it's like, you know, I'm not saying he's fell off, but you just need to keep that grind. But obviously, it's easier said than done.
Of course it is.
I'm sure it'll be extremely hard.
Trust me, man.
But he's he's gifted, bro.
He can
just
rap.
make fucking music, bro.
He can fucking rap his ass off, bro. And the thing is, and again, what people
wouldn't Dream collab be him, Chillin' It, Wombat? Chillin' It, DZ, Wombat,
oh,
Nerve.
Man. Imagine that track.
Come on, bro. And the thing is, I know DZ could hold his own. In a cypher or something.
Oh, bro,
he's with him. He's with him.
I've got no doubt about that.
If I was DZ and I was that talented, DZ is more of a reserve guy. I feel like I'm a bit more fanboy, or I don't give a fuck. I'll just go ask you straight to the point. But if I was DZ, I'd be abusing the fuck out of Chillin' It. Not abusing him, but I'd be harassing him.
Yeah.
And being like, bro, get me onto a track with you. Let's do this. But obviously, our humble DZ will just, do his own thing and plug at it alone. But I feel like if the opportunity ever arose, like I know he wants to do something with Wombat. But
we do have that in the works. But as always,
he lives in Tassie, so
he is in Tassie, and we gotta again when you're a bit more established, I feel like you have a bit. You've probably got projects and songs you're working on, and think of it. If you're Wombat, right, that poor cunt's probably got that many DMs of these random dudes who can't rap. They want features. They want this. They want, hey man, can you send me anything your work? So that cunt also too on his socials is probably like, holy fuck, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
But I have sent Wombat. Wombat does have some of my beats. Wombat has been writing to one of my beats with DZ and that. So again, I'm not saying nothing, but it has been in the works for a while. So Wombat, my brother, the ball's in your court now. It would be one of my many goals checked off is making a song with Wombat. But yeah, I mean, we do. That's the thing with the Aussie rap. Like we have it, but we just can't seem to.
Yeah, drive it home.
We can't just drive it home. It's like we hit home run, but then when we get
it's a foul ball, but
when we get to the grand final, we don't hit that home run.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. That's just how I feel.
Out, we choke a bit. Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion with the Aussie scene in general, not just rap, just in general.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Well, it's hard. Yeah, it's easier to get it, harder to keep it. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy to get it, but it's easier to get it rather than to keep it. But
like my opinion for the most successful Australian artist would have to probably be Flume, right? Look, Flume started in his basement, like me, making weird beats, weird EDM things, and now look at Flume. He tours the world. Yeah. He's headlined massive festivals.
Fisher, bro.
Fisher's another one.
He's another Aussie
he's blowing up.
Held it. He's held it.
See?
So he's held the crown, bro.
That's an example of when you've got the momentum
take it.
Don't stop
Yeah.
and then go, oh, hectic.
And he teamed up with that drink. He had his own
He
drink.
made a
Remember that
drink.
beverage?
Bro, now Fisher, an Australian, has scored a Ibiza contract for, I think it's like
Summer.
6 months or the 3 months.
And Bali.
He just lives there now. Imagine that. Being able to go to your missus, go, babe, guess what? Call your work, say you're going to be off for like 4 months.
Or work from home. She can work from home if she wants.
We're going to Ibiza because I'm playing there every weekend for the next 3 months. Bro,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, they did that in Bali as well. They have a place in Bali.
You know what I'm
Crazy,
saying?
man.
That's the definition of he had the momentum, had all eyes on him, had the attention. He kept going though. He didn't
Stayed
just,
relevant.
He didn't just stay at home and start making
Likeable,
funny
very
TikTok
likeable.
Yeah, good guy.
He did those Instagram videos.
Yeah, he's doing stupid shit. Yeah. So he kept the momentum fucking going.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to get a little bit better at.
Bro, that guy would be so fun to party with. He has that face where, remember that first video that blew him up and he was high as fuck and he just had
With
that
the hot
kebab?
dog? Yeah,
Or
the hot dog or some
yeah,
shit.
he's just laughing.
And then Camo was saying that the Suicet is an electronic music artist from Sweden, real name Michael Soderstrom, born in 1990. Oh, Mikael. She's known for her unique blend of electronic, gothic, and industrial genres. Her work has been featured in films and video games and earned the following passionate fans. Wait, earned him, but it says she's known for. So is it a fucking dude or a girl? I'm so confused.
They.
Is it a they, them?
Yeah.
And then apparently finally on May 9, 2024, they officially announced, oh, there might be 2 of them. Okay. So that clarifies. Announced their comeback to music production, changing their alias from Suicet to Synthony. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I've never heard of these motherfuckers, so I've got to do some research after this episode. Yeah, you've never heard of them.
I've never heard of them, no.
Okay. Interesting. So that's all the Discord questions. Thank you, Camo. And then we've got, what's the time? How long have we gone? We're going for an hour and 40. We do have some speak pipes. Should we save them or could we maybe munch through like 2 of them?
Maybe 2 of them. Maybe 2 and finish it, wrap up on that.
All right. We'll end with 2 speaky dicks, and then we'll save the rest for when DZ gets back. And then when DZ gets back, we've got to finish the controversy corner topics.
Yeah.
Because we've got 2 more to go. So that'll be so here we go. So as always, guys, our structure's a little jumbled today, a little out of order, keeping you guys on your toes. Yeah, wow, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 5 speak pipes, so we'll listen to 2. First one is from MIDI. I don't know if this is actually MIDI or this is some information on MIDI.
Hey guys, MIDI here. Just out of curiosity, what's your thoughts on the 2 whistleblowers about Boeing mysteriously passing away and the third one worried about falling out a window? Any thoughts?
Nice to hear your voice, MIDI. That's MIDI from the Safe Boys. They release every week as well. They had a very good episode with Onye and Kev Pong. So it's fucking funny shit. Good episode. Check them out over at Safe Boys.
Explain the question again. What will they ask?
So Boeing, have you heard about what's been happening with Boeing? So you know the airplane company Boeing, they're the big planes that we all fly in.
Yeah.
So apparently there's been whistleblowers coming out saying that don't fly with Boeing essentially because they're that shit. That one whistleblower said that he reckons at any second a Boeing in the air could just go like, that's how badly made they are, he reckons. And now 2 of them have ended up dead. Yeah.
Wow.
Look.
See, if you didn't say that last bit, I'd say they're talking shit.
No, 2 of them are dead now.
2 of them are dead. How'd they die?
I'm not too sure.
I mean, I don't know why air quoted died.
Yeah.
They clearly died. But how did they die of natural causes? Air quotes.
Boeing whistle.
Yeah,
It probably
man.
doesn't even say here.
It's almost like, why kill him? Like, why kill him? You just
Dies.
more
Second
obvious.
Boeing whistleblower dies after short illness.
Oh, yes. Okay, the old
First-
Easy-E AIDS
Just one of them
scenario.
just found dead in the US. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, see, I think killing them puts more eyes on them.
Yeah. It's
Them dying from a short illness.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a nervous flyer. I don't know. My flight to Europe was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I handled the turbulence really well. But I've always been a bit of a nervous flyer. So hearing that shit, and I've always been suspicious on Boeing too, because any dramas, it's always a Boeing planes. I'm like, oh, can we like avoid these? Like, it's like 7, is it 737s
When you say
or something?
Boeing, it's not Qantas, Virgin. It's like the Boeing is the style of plane.
The Boeing is the style of plane. I think it's specifically like the Boeing 737s or something. There's like
So
a
it's a certain
specific
make.
It's a certain make of Boeing, I think.
Okay.
Or if it's all Boeings, I'm not too sure.
Who are these people that are whistleblowers? Just randoms.
No, dudes that worked for Boeing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like actual plane engineers and shit.
And then it's like, did they get fired because they were caught smoking weed at work and they're
Jacking
pissed
off
off at
in
the
the-
boss
yeah,
or and I don't know why are they. Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, the killing him thing, the fact they're both dead, it's sus. But had I not been savvy to that information, then I would have said they're probably talking shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy that we trust those things with our lives.
Oh, bro.
Every time we go
It's
overseas
kind of
or
fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah. And the fall, it's like when they do that, you know, that instructional video and no one's really paying attention. The one day
that
if you ever need it, you better hope that you were switched on, right? And reenacting while she puts on the vest how to do it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be that guy that like, where's the where's the whistle? Or what do you?
Well, if it makes you guys feel better, if you're a nervous flyer like myself, when you do have turbulence, always remember that never in the history of aviation has a plane gone down because of turbulence. Ever. In the history.
Yeah, it's just the closest thing for the feeling of you crashing. You know what I mean?
It is scary shit. Like, especially when you're flying and then the plane just goes, just drops fucking 2 feet because there's a wind pocket and you go,
yeah, and
start sweating and shit.
when the workers start to look like they're freaking out, then you're like, hey, you're supposed to keep your cool.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be, not dropping a bead of sweat.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. Mitty, I just think it's obviously kind of sus, but at the end of the day, like, we've got no choice but to get on planes. And it's not like we can't choose, I'm not going to fly Boeing. You just get put on a plane. So it's kind of... so we've got 2 from the commie, so we'll play 1 from the commie. And then Zexa has a 2-parter, so we'll leave that for next week. So today we'll do middies and we'll do 1 from the commie. And then we'll wrap it up there, eh?
Nice.
All right, here we go. So the commie says, why do I sound like shit even... I even have an iPhone 15.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean...
What up, boys? It's the commie again. It's 12:40 in the morning, and I have to ask this question to go to sleep. It's fucking bothering me. So I was recently playing the game Stray again, the game where you're a cat. So in that game at the start, you upload a consciousness of a dead human to a drone. Right, and obviously that's an idea in the future, but like obviously pain and stuff, you're not going to be able to feel that. But do you believe that we'll be able to feel emotions if we are uploaded as a robot? Obviously, if we are uploaded as a robot, it means that we will turn into artificial intelligence as we are not living anymore. And artificial intelligence, as we know, does not have feelings. So do you think that we would have feelings? And also, if we don't, do you even think it would be worth it? To me, the human experience, as I say a lot, is all about feelings. And I feel like, fuck that. I think I'd prefer to die. So, yeah, boys, let us know what you think. Cheers.
I agree with him there. If it ever gets to the point where, like, we have to, like, start uploading parts of ourselves or our emotions into shit, I'll take the red pill, please, and it's been a fun short ride, but I'll end it there. I don't want to be a fuck that shit.
It's never going to replicate you to your full extent. Like
As a
you
human,
in your vessel that you
Yeah.
have been blessed with, right? It's not going to be the fucking same thing. You can't replicate that.
Yeah.
Feel like emotions, memories, or feelings or not. It's like, it's not the same.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree. And uploading your consciousness to, so that'd even be fucked. Like, how do you even do that? Would that be just
that's like Jarvis from Tony Stark's AI that he makes in the first Avengers movie. But it wasn't that was an AI. That wasn't actually someone's consciousness. That was AI initially. So I guess, I don't know how would that even work, but it's just when you go mixing the two, like AI is one thing, but uploading someone else's existing consciousness who was once existing, like from the dead, and you import it in there. It's like, and imagine if you get some serial killer psychopath's, consciousness in a robot, and all of a sudden it's like, kill a robot.
Yeah.
That's a good movie plot for a.
upload the consciousness of an
ex-convict, and then some guy who's like He's like the kid that stabbed the priest. He's a young kid and he's like, I can't do shit. He's a little bitch of a fucking person. And he's like, but he's really smart. And he finds out he can upload somehow human consciousness. So he goes to the grave of someone that was on death row years ago.
Uploads his consciousness to his penis.
Yeah. And then or you can do
nuts.
Or you can do OJ. And then OJ, he can come back and
OJ's
do
the
what
guy
he
today.
done initially, but do it better because he'll be faster. He'll be like explosive.
Oh my God.
He'll get away with it for the second time.
Yeah, he gets away with it again. This cunt. Fucking hell. Well, yeah, no, I agree everything with the commie says there, man. If it gets to that point, I'm out.
Same.
I'm out. I'll go to Sweden and do those suicide booth things.
Suicide booths.
But right before the booth injects me with whatever it is, I'd inject a shit ton of heroin.
Oh yeah. No, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go out
fucked up.
But
on something heavy.
Heavy. Yeah.
Heavy
that you feel like you're just tripping until you're dead.
You just go, yeah.
You trip until you're like, yeah, I don't think I'm coming back. And the lights just go out and you're like,
next minute, you inject so much heroin that the euthanasia doesn't work, and you're just all fucked up.
Oh my God!
Get me out of this fucking thing, please! Fucking kill me! Already. It's like this fucking shit's not working. They're trying to get you out of the booth.
Give him more.
And somehow done a heroic dose of H. Doesn't kill you, but
you do that much ketamine, you just start bucking. Like, you start galloping around.
Oh God, we'll call it there, eh?
You'll call it there, guys. Fucking hell! What another? See, we came in here without DZ, and we're like, I don't know. We came in, we're like, you know what? We're just gonna see where this one goes. And we always think. I always get every now and then when we're down a man as well. I'm like, I wonder how this one will go, and it's the exact fucking same thing. The only difference is we don't have our
disciple to control it and try to stop us from going crazy.
Yeah, we just have two fucking.
He ain't here now, man. So we go.
The rose between two thorns. This motherfucker.
Fucking as always, guys. Thank you fucking so much for listening.
If
you're a new listener, old listener, please. Let us know that you're involved. Send us some fucking funny things, speak pipes, man. Even like I said, doesn't have to be crazy. Just let us know you saw a roo jump in someone's yard. Send us a fucking speak pipe. Send us an email, friendlyfireofficial@hotmail.com. Remember, get your fucking tickets for our show. Our very first Trip Jacker Mafia show presents Bangers at 9 p.m. Stacked lineup. Get your fucking tickets. Link below, because by the time you see this video, there'll be a link below.
Let's go.
All right, Joey K, thank you very much. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Choo!